big issue in just growing up and just being in middle school was definitely
bullying. You know what I mean? Like bullying since we were in school. Like I got bullied in middle school. Okay, like it was bullied, and then now on top of that, bullying now in school is like 3 times worse than it was.
Like 5 times
okay,
worse.
I was trying to get a lot.
No,
it's really higher.
It's really bad
than what it was when we went to school. You know what I mean?
Because our type of bullying is like we just crack jokes about each other.
That wasn't my bullying experience.
That was my bullying.
Oh yeah, mine was like
my bullying experience was, but I wasn't giving the jokes back. Like they would crack jokes about me.
Yeah, it was no jokes.
And
no
I didn't. And I was just like, I just didn't retaliate because I didn't know how. You know.
Everywhere you go, there's gonna be some type of haters. Everyone got them. You know what I mean? Them. And no matter what level of influence, Beyonce got haters. Do you know what I mean? Rihanna got haters. Michael Jackson had haters. Prince had haters.
A lot of haters.
You know what I mean?
So bullying for me, it just made me better.
I think we can all say that.
I think it took
stronger,
me
definitely.
Yeah, it took me to a better level than what I was, because getting those remarks about how I looked, yes, it did make me feel like I'm never gonna be beautiful, but I had a family who helped me get to where I am now and say, no, you are beautiful. You just have
that's
to,
important.
When they critique you in a loving way, that's the part. Like, no, just do this and then and it really does help your confidence go up, you know? So to all my bullies out there, all my haters, look at me now. I'm better. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, but
for real.
No, I'm just kidding. For real.
I understand that it's hard. I understand that you're not going to agree with everybody in most things, but just know that you are going to be okay.
You know what I mean? And so just this journey of just self-love in general is just tough. And a lot of the issues stem from middle school, and they follow you, especially if they go untouched, untackled, you know what I mean, under the radar, they're going to come back up. You know what I mean? And so I'm dealing with a lot of stuff that I was dealing with. It's coming back to surface. And so I'm like, oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, it's
right, because in elementary school, you don't think about that stuff.
I
mean, I don't know how it is in elementary school now.
Honestly.
But in elementary school, I wasn't thinking about none of that. I really wasn't. I can guarantee you, like 95% of the insecure and the low self-esteem problems that a lot of people have stem from middle school. I can guarantee it.
But
because
write a comment if you agree.
Yeah,
with that.
if you agree,
put it down there.
if you agree, you say yes, I agree. But I mean, that's my own opinion.
But one thing another big struggle of middle school is sexual purity. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't know if you guys had issues with that because it's a different time, but the world that we're living in now, a lot of middle schoolers are losing their virginity in middle school.
You'd be very
like, that's crazy. Like, in my middle school, and I went to 7th grade, like I went in San Bernardino, and there was people already sexually active. People that had babies already in 7th grade. Very sexually active. Right. You know what I mean? And so I guess my question for you, because we're going to reverse the tables.
Okay.
My question is for you is, have you struggled in middle school? Did you ever struggle with your sexual purity? Because especially us being believers, like, I don't know if this was for you too, but for me, it was installed for me that we wait till marriage to have sex. So that was what it was for me. So I knew like what it was. But honestly, I almost in 7th grade, I almost did lose my virginity. It never got to that point, but my friend wanted to introduce me to this guy. We just talked on the phone, and then when I met him, it just didn't work, and I'm glad. But I almost lost my virginity if I would have went down that road. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm just thankful. So now I just want to, like, that was my experience, my little experience with that. But you, like, did you ever struggle with that?
Honestly, no. Because at the time when I was in middle school, even though I was homeschooled at the time, my church, my youth pastor, at that time, her name was Minister Michelle. She was very passionate about young people saving themselves for their husbands and wives. So I got that at an early age, that you are worth the wait. Yes. And your love should not be awakened before it's time. Like, that's the actual scripture. Do not awaken love before it's time. And so that really hit me because, like you said, a lot of people were sexually active, and it was the pressure that if you didn't have sex, you were not a part of the group. Or if you didn't kiss this person, you were not a part of the group.
Or I'm breaking up with you if
right.
you ain't giving me what I want.
Right, exactly. And that's a lot of pressure too, because you'd be like, first of all, I don't want to do all that stuff. So first of all, I ain't even going to be with you if it's going to be that much. But I didn't deal with that because, like I said, a lot of the guys would mess with me about how I looked. So I already felt like I wasn't beautiful. My answer is no. I have not dealt with that because of that reason. And I'm very thankful for my youth pastor, Minister Michelle, for teaching that and instilling that in me. And I'm also very thankful for my mom, who has placed so much value and worth in me that I know who I am and I'm worth it. And nobody can have this unless you got all the qualities and you made all the standards, all the everything. Like, this ring right here ain't gonna change into a diamond until that right man comes. You be like, hey. So just so you know, but no, I have not dealt with that when I was in middle school.
Got it. Cool. Well, this was so good, man. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
like,
I was so excited.
This was good. Like, I could like, we pre-talked about this conversation, and I feel the passion through everything that you said. You know what I mean? And so it's nice to kind of have and create like a dialogue with this and just kind of bounce back experiences. And you ask me questions, I'm like, wait a minute, like, you know what I mean? And stuff like this.
Yeah.
So thank you. Do you got any final remarks? Make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe first.
This girl right here, she is very wise. Like, if y'all already don't subscribe and don't follow her, y'all are missing out, because she's very wise and she has helped me so much. Y'all don't even know. Like, having her back in my life has been a blessing tremendously.